Convoy counter-protest attracts hundreds of Ottawa residents. Traps 35 convoy trucks for several hours.
Here's a summary of the article.
Burgess, a senior instructor in global and international study at Carleton University, had learned that a convoy of trucks would be traveling on Riverside Drive on Sunday morning, heading west to Bronson Avenue, where the trucks would turn north and join protesters downtown. Burgess' plan was posted on a neighborhood Facebook page usually dedicated to arranging playdates and dog walking. A group of volunteers would block the corner of Bank Street and Riverside Drive, detaining the convoy for a short time. There were enough volunteers to corral about 35 vehicles in the convoy, mostly pickup trucks. As the sun was going down and the temperatures dipped, the truck drivers in the convoy were permitted a negotiated retreat. They were allowed to leave one at a time, but only after their trucks had been stripped of flags, and Freedom Convoy stickers, and surrendered any jerry cans. Sean Devine went to the blockade with the intent of speaking to as many people in the convoy as possible. Most of the people I spoke to were surprised at the resistance. I think the convoy is under the false impression that they have unwavering popular support. It helps them to see opposition. The driver of one truck was attempting to nudge people out of the way with his vehicle, said Ottawa Centre MPP Joel Hardin, who was on the scene and looking on with mixed feelings of pride and anxiety.
This post received a score of 38,000, with an upvote ratio of 80%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Greater than, I just hopped on board, said Andrea Hardin. Some people had markers and poster board. There was some talk about whether we should bring a hockey net to block the intersection. The most Canadian quote of the entire article.
Better get Patrick Roy and Martin Broder to really put up a shutout-level blockade.
Maybe just bring Marty. Good chance Roy will get angry and just leave.
Roy can't hear the horns, he's got 2 Stanley Cup rings plugging his ears. Best trash talk exchange of all time, even if Roy got the better of my then favorite player Junior.
It's amazing that this TLDR is made by AI, but I'm very curious what made Hardin a top keyword. It's a proper noun name that is mentioned 6 times in the article, which is more than any other proper noun besides Ottawa, also 6 mentions. I guess the bot probably interprets a repeated name as being important, which is a fair assumption. I'm more interested in why Ottawa wasn't flagged as one of the keywords. Perhaps the bot ignores city, town names etc. Because local news sites will have the name of the place repeated a million times on every page. Oh wow, I assumed there was just some other article linked somewhere on the page about the James Harden trade, but thought that was pretty weird to be on an Ottawa news site. Joel Hardin is an Ottawa MPP who was at the protest. They also interviewed another person named Hardin, so it probably just came up a lot.
This is the big part for me. The police aren't enforcing the law, or are doing so unequally. This is what stokes the fires of unrest. I read an article yesterday with the following quote. So these police officers, who are supposed to, by occupation, respond to aggressive and illegal behavior, were purportedly unable to engage because of aggressive and illegal behavior. It's so backwards LMFAO.
It's easier to beat an indigenous person than a truck that can kill you. Plus, the trucker has a thin blue line sticker and the natives don't.
And are white like most the cops.
And it turns out the non-native, white protester in the thin blue line sticker truck was the cop's reflection all along. He was just staring at himself in the mirror wondering why the fuck he hates himself so much.
I wonder if they saw the irony of getting angry when they were blocked in.
You think we're trapped in here with you? You're trapped in here with us. Classic Rorschach.
Greater than, most of the people I spoke to were surprised at the resistance. I think the convoy is under the false impression that they have unwavering popular support. It helps them to see opposition. Even when you talk to the protesters, they indicate, we are protesting for everyone, not just ourselves. It's excellent to show them that, no, you're not.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.